thought that she would get on here and do a makeup tutorial, because there's been a lot of people asking me, bitch, how do you do your face? Like, what do you use? And, you know, teach me. So I'm here to teach you. So, just gotta wash all that ugliness off. You know, it took me like freaking 3 hours to wash all that off, but yeah. Ugh. But anyway, what I do is I freaking, you gotta start with your primer. You always gotta start with a primer before you put your foundation on. And the perfect primer is this. I'll show you. It's the JJ cream. That's right, ladies. Don't get all weird. Yeah, it's monostat. No, it's not the JJ cream that goes in your coater. This is just for the chafing part. But I promise you, it works like really good. And it's the best primer I have ever used. And it's cheap. And this whole freaking thing like lasts a super long time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Just head to your local Walmart and pick you up some of this. Just don't let none of the hot guys see you do it. Because they're thinking you got some shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, make sure you get it all rubbed in. And it's really exciting too, because like when it dries, it's so smooth. So smooth like your puss. Then after that, after you get done with all that little foreplay in your face, smoke them if you got them. Then what's a pain in the ass? It's not really knowing what your freaking color is, you know? But I tried like 50,000 different colors. But you get your damn foundation on your face and make sure you beat it. You beat. Oh yeah, just beat it. Yeah, make sure you blend that shit out, girls. Then, a lot of girls like to contour. And let me freaking tell you, like, you know, you don't always have to freaking contour your face. Just because everybody else doesn't mean that you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you have like a long face, don't contour your shit, because you don't want your face any more narrow, but it can still look cute. I don't know. Sometimes I contour, sometimes I don't. But what you do is you just get your little contour palette right there. That's my Lorac. Like me, I'm pretty damn tan, you know, because this bitch has to be on point for summer. But you gotta make sure your contour is at least 2 shades freaking darker than what your foundation color is. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. And then you just they say to suck your cheeks in. But apparently I'm not a good sucker. And then you just gotta blend that shit right in and put some little color right there, and you know, that's how you do it right there. And you don't want to go too high up on the cheek, because that's where your glow's gonna go. And I'll show you how to do that too. And don't go too far down, because if you go too far down, the shit just ain't gonna look right. And don't go too far to the face, because it will look stupid too. You know what I mean? And make sure you do both sides. And then, you have to make sure you contour your little frickin' brain up here. You know? And the reason why you put, like, contour up here on the top is because you just want to give the appearance that your frickin' forehead isn't a 5 head. You know? And there's a lot of bitches out there with a 5 head. Yep. And then you just gotta make sure that you do your jawline and making sure that it looks nice and kind of like cut. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be cut. Just gives you a little bit of shadow, and it can also make your face appear like it's a little bit shorter. You know what I mean? I don't always really have to do that, because I don't know. I just do me, bitches, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta make sure you do that. And then I can continue on to the next part. And let me give you a word of advice. If you're a broke bitch like me, I'm so broke. So broke. But anyway, if you can't afford the foundation and the freaking contour palette, because that shit can get pretty freaking expensive, you know? You can either 5-finger discount that shit, or you can get yourself some freaking cocoa mix or some shit, and use that as your foundation, and then you can get yourself some chocolate and melt that up, you know, and then just like dab that shit, you know. I'm telling you, it freaking works. You know, when you're on a freaking budget, you gotta do what you gotta freaking do, and you'll smell good too. And I know what you're freaking probably thinking. You're probably looking at this shit like, why is her bottom lashes white? Well, let me freaking tell you, because I'm about to do my bottom lashes after I'm done doing my other shit. But that is actually primer. Yes, that's primer. And I put primer on there first, eyelash primer, and then I put the black on there because it can really make your bottom lashes pop. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. And yes, I know I have one eyebrow done, and my other one looks like this shit don't even exist because I got foundation over that. But because I'm going to show you how to freaking properly do your arch. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't forget, for any of you bitches that have like a super wide nose and like a long nose, don't forget to contour both sides. Okay? Because, let me freaking tell you, it helps. But bitch, you're still gonna have a wide ass nose. I'm just keeping it freaking real. And make sure you do like the very, very end of it, the tip of it, because it can make it appear that your nose is shorter. Bitch, you ain't fooling nobody. And for any of the bitches that are stuck up, you don't act like they're all snooty little bitches and shit, make sure you put some highlight on the end of that nose, because they will make you look like your nose is stuck up right up in the frickin' air. Dumb bitches. So then, before I get too far into this whole freaking makeup look or whatever the hell it is, you gotta get yourself some eyeliner primer for your eyelids. I have the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. That's what that shit is right there, and it's freaking really good. I'm keeping it real. I probably you son of a bitch. Why is it every time I freaking do a damn video, somebody's gotta be chiming in? Interrupted my goddamn flow. Block this bitch. Who is that? Oh, Chase. Girl, oh my god. Because the worst thing to do is to be out and about, and you have like one freaking eye, you know, your eyeliner's all coming off, and it's just like disappearing and shit. So you just gotta make sure you put that shit on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it just, it kind of looks like cum. Yeah, it does. Yeah, there we go. See? Another one. What the hell? But anyway. Damn. You gotta make sure you get all the way on the inside, and make sure you do it all on the outside, and make sure you kind of go up a little bit, because you're gonna put a wing on that bitch. You know? And it takes a little bit for it to dry. So make sure you do both eyes, and you go off and do something else. And while that's drying, we're gonna do my eyebrow. God damn it. What the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna do the eyebrows. Okay, you see this one's done. You see that fucking perfect arch? We're gonna do the same thing over here. Gotta get your weave out of the way. I'm playing. I ain't wearing no fucking weave. But yeah, you just gotta, find your freaking... What you do is you gotta go up. You gotta go... Get that fucking arch going and just be like... Bam! Chop that shit right down. You see how I'm kind of like creating that? It takes a lot of practice. So you have to be like super, super patient. A lot more patience than when I'm being with these freaking people always like chiming in my damn phone. Shit. But yeah, that's just exactly what you gotta do. So you do this while that cum is drying on your damn freaking eyelids. It's getting there. And you gotta make sure you don't have a skinny ass eyebrow. Because you see kind of like, you know, that's kind of a little bit thicker, and this one's like super thin. Bitch, you don't want to look unbalanced. So you have to like freaking make sure you take your freaking brush and make sure you get that proper freaking arch first. You know what I'm saying? And leave this kind of like thinner up at the freaking top. And then when you come down to this side, you gotta make sure you add to the bottom. Because if you do it more on the bottom, and then you kind of go upward and put more at the top. That's how you get that freaking arch. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to frickin' look surprised all the time, like you give a shit what your man says to you, make sure you put that arch like nice and high, so you look all like excited, like, really? But really, you're gonna be looking like this. You see? You see how he looks surprised? I'm really not, though. And don't forget about your brush, because your brush is on the other end of this for a frickin' reason. You know what I mean? So, I gotta make sure, like, eyebrows are just a bitch. They can be a bitch. To me, I think they take the longest, you know? But you flip the bitch around, you take your little frickin', your little brush, and you just kind of like fade it out. Go in, and just, you gotta give that fade look, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of like go up and down, yeah, you know? It takes a little bit, but you'll figure it out. You just gotta stick with it. You know? It ain't freaking perfect, but, you know. Yeah. Bam! Okay, so what I did is I just did this eye real quick. And what you can do is you can, son of a bitch, you could take that. And you could, like, add to it. Is that cute? Not really. And make sure you do the other eye. And make sure you do all the way to the corner. You see that, like right there? Bring that down, because it's supposed to make your eyes look bigger. I don't know. I got some pretty big eyes anyway. Because, you know. Yeah. So, you just gotta, make sure you're over here and you create your fucking wing. And if you're trying to look really extra, bring that wing like up the fuck. God damn it, see? It's my... Oh, jeez! Okay. And then you just bring that shit over. You see how you're doing that? I don't know. It looks like shit, but it's still cute. Yep, so I got all that done. And I fixed it. It looks okay. But you gotta let the shit dry a little bit, you know, and then I always put like glitter up there. I'll show you that. But I have to finish doing my, you gotta do your bottom lashes. I mean, nobody really wants to sit there and watch me do my fucking bottom lashes, so let me do them real quick. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You can't really tell the whole thing because, you know, I'm talking too fast and I got the shit, but really fast motion, fast forward. Okay, so now I got my bottom lashes done. So now I'm just going to put my glitter on. And what I use is the NYX glitter glue. It's the hot diggity dog, let me tell you. It freaking works. Like, that shit is like stuck on. But apparently, like when you go over to a man's house and you think you're gonna wear glitter, don't wear glitter, because, bitch, you will get him caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave it out that night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I do is I use my Urban Decay brush, my 793. I don't know what the fucking number is. It just sounded good because it's like, you know, like, ooh, I got the Morphe, you know, whatever else, like, just because they think they're freaking cool or whatever, but just use a freaking brush. It's got like a small, you see how small that is? Yeah, because you just need to put your glue on there, and you just need to, I'll show you. Okay, I got my glue. You see that? Just a little bit, that's all you need. You don't have to put the whole freaking tube on your damn eyelid. But yeah, what I do is I just kind of like, oh shit. It's a little bit too much. And then I do a little bit up here, because I'm extra and I want my fucking glitter to be up there too. Because that's just me. Yeah, that's how you do it. And don't worry about that. God, again? You see the shit I gotta do? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is that? Freaking send me a nude? Dude, your shit's little. So the glitter that I use is, you can go to like Ulta and get these glitters. Like I think they're like $6 for like this little bottle. But they last a long time. They're like so well worth it. And I really like pink, so I use the pink. And then, like on the outside, like right here, I just use like a purple. Make it look like a smoky eye, but it's like glitterly. Glitterly, is that a fucking word? A glitter smoky eye. You know, I don't use freaking like shadows and shit like that, because, I mean, I do a pretty decent job, but it just seems like the shit doesn't want to stay. Like it freaking disappears or something like that. You know, and shit makes you look like you have a freaking black eye eventually or whatever, but, yeah. So then what you do is you just get your glitter. You just put it on the end of your brush and see it right there. But yeah, what I do is, you gotta do this before your freaking glitter glue dries, because that shit dries quick. And then just, bam, pack that shit right on there. Oh, yes. Bitch, I'm trying to look like a hooker. Yeah, not really, though. Yep. And then make sure, get it all the way down to your freaking eyeliner line. You don't want no freaking gaps. You want to blend that shit right in. And then I just kind of like bring it up. You see that? Oh, yeah. And then you can just be like, bitch. And then when you're done with that, go and get your purple. Isn't that pretty? That's just like super pretty. It's like pretty vibrant too, you know. And then, yeah, I'll add that on there. And then you just gotta make sure you fade it. You know what I'm saying, girls? Yeah. Still ain't fucking dark enough. That's okay, you just gotta grab some more. You know what I mean? But the whole point is you want your darkest color on the very outside and go lighter as you go inside. And don't forget, when you get your lighter glitter, make sure you put some right down here in the corner. Because that way you glisten from all angles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's pretty hot. Okay. So there's the finished look. Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. If you really want to get like a color to pop, just keep packing it on there, you know? Yeah. Okay, we're almost done, but you have to make sure you add some freaking blush. Okay, so I don't know. I got the e.l.f. one. You see that? Isn't that cute? Yeah, like what, you know? I mean, who gives a shit what color you use? Just like, you know, whatever you like. So I throw like whatever on. So, whatever. But you have to just, you know, right on the top, on the highest point of your cheekbone, just dab that shit. Just dab, 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 dab. The whole point is you want to make it look like you're blushing when a guy's trying to hit on you. Even though they ain't fucking impressing you. But, you know, you gotta play that fucking game. Girls, you totally understand. But that's where I put my blush. I put my blush up at the top, right at the highest point. Some people put it down a little bit lower, just below that high point. But Brooklyn doesn't do that. I don't have to fucking do what everybody else does. Shit. Y'all haven't figured that out by now. You know. But I just do that. And the reason why I don't really go any much lower is because, remember, that's where the hot chocolate mix goes. You know. Because you have to get that darkness. You know what I mean? So I just go a little bit higher. And I don't go all the way over on the top of the high point. You don't want to do that. You want to know why? Do you remember what I told you? Because that is where the glow goes. I'll show you. So what I use for highlight is this. This is by Becca. And it's got like a shimmery, it's like a shimmery powder. And it's just like, it makes you glisten. And, or, I have this other shit right here. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Shit, bitch, if you feel like a unicorn and shit like that, and, you know, whatever, you can just put that on there. And it kind of gives you, like, the multicolored look. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try some. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. And you just bring it all the way up. Bring it all the way to your hairline. Yes. And then use your other finger. Somebody's going to be offended because they think I'm flipping them off. But this is like my finger brush. You know what I'm saying? You see that glow? Don't forget to do the other side. Because you got to make sure when you get flipped over that you're just shimmery. From all angles. You know, it's all about the angles. Yes. Make sure you bring it all the way up, and then just make sure you put it right on the highest part. Just right above the high part of that cheekbone. I don't know. You can do it right on the most outer part of your cheekbone if you want. We're all different, girl. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's about what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the men are going to try to hit you up anyway. It doesn't really freaking matter. They don't give a shit. You know? But, yeah. Bam! You see that? It's so hot. Then you can take the same highlight. And you can always add some, like, like up there. You know. If you want. You don't have to. I don't ever do it. And then you can put some up here, right above that arch. You see what I'm doing? Bam. It's hard to freaking tell in a video, but trust me, it works, bitch. It really works. You don't want to go all the way over. You only want to do like right there. You know. But whatever, bitch. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, for you snooty bitches, you stuck-up bitches, make sure you get that nose. You see that shit raised up a little bit? That one's for you. So there you have it. The video is complete. Isn't it cute? Yes, it is. It's okay. But just stay tuned. I just might have a video where I can show you how to, like, you know, I don't know, wax your cooter or something. Because, you know, there's some burly-ass bitches out there. Yes. But it's been real. I appreciate you taking the time to watch Brooklyn do her very first makeup tutorial. Bye.